Welcome, Taurus. And you get the card Crone, Release. Well, I think the card speaks for itself. It talks about releasing things that don't serve you, releasing the past. It could be past judgments, could be past relationships, past ideas of what right and wrong is. That's what I think. Or what is good and what is not good, what is acceptable and not acceptable. Something like that, Taurus. Let's see. Beneath the deck card, it's the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands talks about letting go. Wow. So, Taurus, a very powerful reading, because you've got mainly a major arcana here. And the thing is, these cards are like saying the same thing. Is you are letting go of a major burden, Taurus. There's something big that you're letting go of, and could even be like mind talk, but I think it's quite big. And it looks like it's been quite burdensome for you. And it could even be the expectations of others. It could be something like that. Let's see. At the center is this new beginning. Isn't that powerful, right? You get the 9 and then you get the 1. Like you complete that cycle and then you're able to start this new cycle. And with the World card here working in your favor, suggests. Wow. And this card represents the fixed signs who I'm reading for. There's you there. There's Leo. There's Aquarius. And there is Scorpio. Awesome. But you are closing a cycle. Really, you are completing something. Oh, it could be so many things, but I think it's quite an obvious one. You're closing out a cycle. Maybe you've given up something destructive. Maybe you are letting go. It's big, I think. You've seen something that hasn't worked for you. And with the crone here, I keep feeling like it's something from the past. Past dictations, But you're letting that go. The thing that could work against you is, I'm thinking this could be like a person or a group or something that tells you that this is the right way. There's only one way, and you are trying to forge your own way here. So just watch out for that. I think this is really quite big. You get the Scorpio card here. This is your opposite star sign. It's so interesting that you're getting, your related signs are showing up here. And here you get Scorpio representing you. So it's in the reverse. And the thing about Scorpio, for me, the big thing about Scorpio is this, how a Scorpio, I think, quite like Virgo, can turn. Well, Scorpio turns the tail in on themselves sometimes. They are hardest on themselves, and so don't see their own beauty, So watch for that, Taurus. And you have the sign Libra showing up, justice. Let's say justice. You could be letting go of a Scorpio, but this is in your energy here, the death card. It's the other thing that this is saying, is this fear of letting go, and yet it's almost like the cycle is happening. So maybe this is even residue, and it's here beneath the Magician, so it could speak about being still afraid of these voices. So just be aware of that, You have justice here, what's around you. So there's a person, an institution, or just your team, your spiritual reserves working for you, Taurus. Lean on this energy. And it's saying that justice is all around you. It's almost like, to me, it's saying this path that you're on, trust it. This new beginning, trust it. And with the advice, you have the Page of Wands and the Queen of Swords. New beginning energy. The Queen speaks her mind. You have this in the upright, and it's like you need to use the Queen energy against this powerful energy around you. So I'm even thinking like institutional type of energy, that you have to stand up to with your words, with your sharp intellect. Speak up for yourself. But there's also this sense of having an innocence about this new journey. It's like being filled with the sense of wonder. Allow yourself to be filled with the sense of wonder at this new journey that you are being taken on, Taurus. You get isolation. And this is the Three of Swords beneath the deck. So I don't think this is an easy path that you are choosing, Taurus. If I think about it, I look at the crone there. It's like old systems. There's nothing wrong with the crone, but when I read it in relation to this, it's like old systems that have told you one way. So this could be a religious system. It could be ideas. It might be no coincidence that I'm using the queer tarot. Anything where you are going against some system. It could be at school, where you are challenging something that is said, this is the way it is. You're being told this is the way it is, and you're challenging that in some way. So it's something big to me, it's something big. But it's very, very personal. It looks like it's very personal. It's like you're having to stand up for yourself. And here, again, you get completion with the Ace of Wands. So you really are at the cusp of this, putting the final piece of the puzzle. It's like acceptance, and your new beginning. You really are on the verge of this new beginning. It's amazing that this is the World card. It's the same card. And then you get this fire energy. You might be dealing with a fire sign. It's possible that you're this energy, the Magician, because it's in your what could be working against you. It's quite powerful, but it could even just be bravado, but whatever it is, you need to be willing to be aware that you need to challenge this energy, this being or institution or whatever it is. Like I said, it could be a fire sign, because this is the King of Wands. But someone who's very confident, if it's a person, if it's an institution, it's like, I see the Creator and the crone there. It's almost like this is how it's supposed to be. I keep thinking of religion, but it's something like that. It's a situation where something is said to be, this is the way it's supposed to be, and you are finding that's not working for you. With the World card here working for you, get that the World card with comparison with this, which is the Five of Swords. I think that you are starting to say the bamboo or the oak each has their place. The oak is strong and tall, but it can be hard, whereas the bamboo is thin and reedy, but it's pliable, and each has their place. I don't know enough about oak trees and bamboo trees. The point is that each has their place. You can't compare the two because they have their place in the ecosystem. And I think you are learning that you are, whatever you are, however you identify here as the oak or the bamboo, you have your place. And it's beautiful. It's part of the ecosystem. With death, you have the moon. This is a very unusual moon. Look at this again. I didn't even think about this. Past lives. This and this. And which is the other card that I thought of, this institutional kind of thing. But there's this sense of the past dictating the present. Your reading really gives me that impression, like something from the past that you are dealing with. But look at the ancestors and stuff, and maybe that's a thing. It's like you are needing to, whatever this is, it's almost like believe or find a way of reconciling it with the love of your ancestors. There's so much we are told that is truth, that we can convince ourselves that even past loved ones might not approve. I feel, let me just give an example. My mum was very Christian, and I used to try to talk to her about my spirituality, and she didn't accept it. So I just kept it from her, Now that she's passed on, I've reconciled my spirituality with her Christianity. It's like, I know that wherever she is, I believe this, that wherever people, what happens after death, if spirits live on, those spirits have purity about them. They kind of cleansed. I'm not saying my mum was a really beautiful human, but she had those views, and I feel like there's less judgment, there's more openness, because it just can't be that there's only one way, and it can't be that beings who have gone on, who I'd like to believe have grown from that moving on, right? Anyway, what I'm trying to say is reconcile whatever this is that you're having a difficulty with your ancestors. These are showing up here, and my mum was a Scorpio too, so that's really lovely. I think you need to maybe do some ancestral work if that works for you. Talk to whoever you feel close to, light a candle, have a chat. If that works for you, or find a way that works for you of engaging with your ancestors. I'm so sure, I'm confident you'll find that there is no judgment. In fact, there's support of you being true to yourself. As long as you are being true to yourself, there's support for you and there's love for you. You're not harming anyone. You're just being you, and you're being honest, this true person. Then how can there be judgment of that? And then around you get justice with the Sun card. I feel like you are concerned about judgments, and there probably are judgments against you, which are the things that color. Look, that's sun and moon, right? So you have moon, which can be a dark energy, like because moons come out at night, but they do. Moons do shine light on things. You have the sun in reverse, suggesting that the sun's gone down, so, and that's what's around you. So there could be a tendency to look at things negatively, but Taurus, you have to trust this process. You have to trust this process, even if things look dark. Because there is pain, there is, when we go through a huge transformation, sometimes there's pain and we can't avoid it, and that's part of our healing. It's that thing about the wound is where the light enters. So hold that to your heart. The wound is where the light enters, and say things like, this too shall pass, because it will pass. But what I can assure you is there's something beautiful going on for you. Even if sometimes it looks cloudy and it's difficult. It might be difficult. But look, you get the source. The Ace of Wands again with the Page of Wands. There's your new beginning, and this is your advice. Embrace your new beginning with childlike wonder. Childlike wonder. This is the new beginning. This is your embracing it. This as your advice. It's saying to you, be gentle. Approach this change not as something that's insurmountable. Approach it as, oh wow, and with baby steps, I feel. And with the Queen of Swords, I think what it's saying is that you need to, or you will as well. Trust in your ability to speak up for yourself. It looks to me like you will need to speak up for yourself, but it comes with this Ace of Cups. It's almost like these energies. So you have two aces, a new beginning in love. So for some of you, it might be having to say love is love. That's what the pride is about. The queer tarot is showing up here about. So I'm just using that as an example, sexual identity, or, as an example of what could be going on for you. Others are battling religion, but something from the past, some system that says this is the way it should be. It could be university, it could be school. And you are finding your voice, but you're doing it trusting in this new beginning. Well, I think these two cards, this card, which is like an action that's required of you, is tempered by the attitude, an attitude of self-love and going with the flow in this case, because this is the Ace of Cups, but it's about having a self-loving approach even as you speak up for yourself, and be willing to do this healing and maybe working with water. But this is the kind of attitude to have. And then this card is, this card, even though it's this card, the Ace of Wands, is tempered by this approach. So this is the attitude, knowing that there's this new beginning. It's almost unavoidable. It's like you're being dragged along by your spirit, by your guides, by your higher self, but you go with the sense of wonder, of looking at things with wonder, instead of saying, oh, I'm scared, which you can say, because if you are scared, you're scared. But it's about having the sense of wonder as you see it as an exploration, as a journey that you're on. And I think it's a beautiful journey, and it's almost like the end result is beautiful, because you are closing a chapter, and you are finding your true expression in some way or the other, and you'll see that it's a stepping stone to another level of growth and another, it's really beautiful, Taurus. And I'm going to leave it there, and I'd love your feedback. This is kind of a really powerful reading. I hope it helps you. I'll chat with you again soon. Bye. Welcome back, Scorpio. The card you've chosen is the Silver Bow. And this person is playing like a harp, or a lyre, I think is what it was called, or is called. And the card says love. And look at the dove. Oh, I thought there were two doves and a swan. I feel this card represents peace more than anything else. And look at the apples there, like abundance. There's a lot of abundance and fertility around. Let's see what your cards say. Beneath the deck, you get the King of Swords in the reverse. So some trapped words. It could be fights with people, verbal disagreements. It could be that you're finding it hard to speak up about something, which is kind of at odds with this card. But let's see what comes up, and we'll reconcile them. You get temperance in the reverse. It's a card of Sagittarius, but this is representing you, and it's in the reverse. Now, temperance is about harmony. Did I say harmony here? It's about harmony, and it's in reverse. So this could have come up because that's something that you are working towards or needing to work towards. Scorpio, perhaps things have not been feeling harmonious. And it could be related to a Queen of Coins, an earth sign. But this is what it could be as well, Scorpio, that you are right now very concerned about money or stability. It's almost like instead of working towards this, you are agonizing about it. So watch for that energy. It's like turn that frown upside down. Oh, well, it doesn't really work with this one. But it is a smile. But it's about turning that frown upside down. It's kind of like you can bemoan a situation and spend so much time worrying about it, or you can try and do something. And I'll share what I'm thinking that you can do. What's working for you is the Four of Coins. Perhaps, no, it's the Four of Cups. You know, this talks about an offer coming in, and the guidance here is to be open to that offer. So while things might not look great, there is an offer coming in, or that has come in. And I think that it's this reading so far is telling me something about your being open to it, Scorpio. You get the Moon. And there's something about, this came up for Taurus, who is your opposite star sign here in the same place. And I think for you it's saying, I think you're filled with fear about something, about this, maybe about this new offer. Maybe it's something that is unusual to you. But there's something about it that's going on that's making you feel unbalanced and out of harmony, maybe because it's something that's new to you. But to me it suggests that there's potential for a lot of happiness here, Scorpio. There's a potential here, what's around you, and I think it's linked to this offer here. Is this potential for joy, for stability, for happy families, for abundance in whatever way you wish for that. You get the Four of Swords in the advice and the Ace of Swords in the advice. But these two cards are saying to me, take time out to be still. Now, I was going to talk about this advice. I think you are being guided to do a vision board. They are so powerful, right? And it's not magic. So if you have your vision board up, if you have it up in a prominent place for you, and I think it needs to be private, you are imprinting on your subconscious mind those things that you want to achieve. So do a vision board. And if you don't know what is one, you can look it up. I'm sure there's so much that you can find on internet. Even if you did a Pinterest one, that you keep looking at it, it can be so powerful. So instead of filling yourself with fear, saying that I can't have this because this Queen of Coins essentially is in the reverse, seeing yourself as not having the ability not to create abundance, not having what it takes to do this job, to take up this offer. It could even be a love offer. That you do this, you focus on what you can do. Locus of control. You can control. What you can do, control your dreams, your visions, the things that you want to create. You work on that, even if you're filled with fear of the unknown here with the Moon card. So I think these go hand in hand, that you do your dreaming, and you put your dreams into your vision board. This offer, by the way, is like it's an offer from Spirit. Look at that offer from on high. Let's see what we get when we get the clarifiers. And this is like a new beginning. It's like you are being guided to cut out the crap now, Scorpio. Almost like a Spirit saying, enough of being afraid now, enough of not speaking up for yourself. You've got what it takes. And here you go. Here's the sword of truth, the sword to speak your truth, to stand up for yourself, to take on this challenge, whatever it might be. And it looks like a good challenge, like a happy challenge. Let's see. Wow. Beneath the deck you get the Ten of Swords. So that's about an ending, the end of a hard time. So, this might, this King of Swords. So what I'm feeling here is that you are maybe out of balance because something, maybe you had a fight with someone, maybe you lost a job, but something hurt you quite deeply, and it's shaken you a bit, and so maybe left you feeling kind of out of balance here, Scorpio. But look at this card you get with it, the Master. And I always clear my cards before my readings, and I was thinking about the Master. Who's going to get the Master? You get the Master. And it's almost like you have the ability to create whatever it is you're wanting to create, to create the life you want. Let me put it that way. Create the whatever we want to create. You have the ability to create the life that you want to, let's say, co-create this, because this can be your energy, but it's also your energy with Spirit. It's saying that you are so guided, and you have what it takes. Wow, look at that. I just want you to look at that for a second. The Master. You have, let's say that, look, and you get the 3 and the 4 of Cups here, celebrating who you are, celebrating this offer that's coming to you, because you have the ability to take this offer and run with it. The only thing that will get in the way is your lack of self-belief, is your saying that you don't have what it takes. Wow. And here you have, with the Queen of Coins, is this lack mentality with the 7 of Cups here is called projections. So it's like you are projecting what people have said or past experiences on now. It's like, this is like with the Master there, like a new beginning, like a chance to start. And look at this, the dream. What was I saying about the dream? Gosh, Scorpio. Wow, and the readings, I've just done 2, but they're very powerful. So you can project negativity, or you can project a positive energy onto your next steps. And gosh, it's really lovely. And with the Moon, you get the postponement, which is a 4 of Swords again. But here it's like a dreamy quality. It's like a wishing for something. So Scorpio, your energy is kind of a fearful one, I feel. And I would say maybe this reading is guidance for you. Maybe you've been afraid about accepting this offer. I really feel like this reading is saying, don't put yourself in a box. Don't postpone your happiness because you're afraid, And then around you have earth energy. You've got this making, or like finding true happiness, this ability that's almost like happiness is on offer, abundance is on offer. This offer that's coming in or has come in, it looks so good. It looks, to me, what I mean is it looks like a beautiful offer. With the Hermit here, it could suggest that the offer is from a Virgo. You might be dealing with a Virgo. But the other thing is, it might suggest that this offer that's coming in is one that is spiritually guided and is part of your journey of, I was going to say finding yourself, but it's trite. It's almost like, finding the light within your journey to your own light, which is a lifelong thing, by the way, as far as I'm concerned. But you are on this journey. This process is part of your journey towards your own inner self. It feels like a very deeply spiritual journey, even if it doesn't present that way. It could be a job, but it's taking you somewhere deep, Scorpio. And you are deep, Scorpio. And with your Four of Swords, you get new vision. Isn't that beautiful? Now, this is the Hanged Man, and it's in your advice. Scorpio, you are being asked to kind of be brave, to suspend your disbelief. That's what I'm getting. Suspend your disbelief, Scorpio. And look at this. So much about your reading is about vision board. I use the term vision and I use the term dream. That's so much what your reading is about, is doing, like taking time out to dream and dream big. And then create your vision board. And I'd love to hear what this is all about for you, Scorpio. And with the Ace of the Swords, this new beginning starts with your dreaming. Dream, Scorpio. I think this is so beautiful. I'm going to leave it there. I hope it's helped you, Scorpio. I'd love to hear your feedback. I think it's, what a lovely reading. I wish you well on this next step of your journey. Send you lots of love. Bye. Welcome back, Aquarius. Your card is, wow, the Lady, and it says embodiment. And this looks like so much like the card of Aquarius. Very much so. Can I tell you why? Because the Aquarius is the water bearer, right? And there you are bearing water. But Aquarius is an air sign, and there you have your sword. Beautiful, the Lady, embodiment, it says. So let's see what I think there's magic here, magic afoot, Aquarius. I think this is, the first two readings were also really lovely. Oh man, let's see, exciting. Beneath the deck, you get the High Priestess. Yes, I feel, look at that, the High Priestess is like the Lady. So I think that I think there's some worries going on for you, especially with Justice at the center. Justice talks about, in the reverse, something that has happened in your life that you feel has been unfair. You also have the High Priestess here in the reverse, suggesting that something maybe in love, with the Two of Cups there showing up, has been a bit unfair. And you get the Three of Swords there and the Four of Swords, which suggests that these things have been hurtful, especially with the Three of Swords there. However, the Three of Swords is also in your what's working for you. So you have the Four of Swords. I think you are battling with detachment. Something to do with detachment. Now, the bigger picture comes as we go along, but there's something to do with the need to detach maybe, or that you have been over detached. Let's see. With this in here, I would say maybe you need to take time to get away from the noise every now and then. You are needing this breaks from the noise. This is heartbreak. It talks about heartbreak, but it is in what's working for you. And very much like Scorpio, I think that the message here is the wound is where the light enters. So you might have gone through a period of being hurt, but trust me, that hurt, that thing that you went through, this thing that has seemed unfair, is part of your healing. It's part of your journey. It's part of your journey to something deeper and bigger within yourself, dear Aquarius. You have your energy is the Knight of the King of Cups. You know, this can speak of detachment again, but let's see when we get the clarifier. So you might be, I feel there's this battle between head and heart for you. You know, if you think about this embodiment, that's head and heart, the swords being head and the cups being heart. Definitely there's this element of head and heart. And there's your heart there's head. And I feel like you are being encouraged to, let's see. I feel, because heart comes here in your working for you, is to trust your heart. Yeah. And there you show up as the King of Cups. You know, the thing with the King of Cups, and now I think I know why the King of Cups is showing up here, is that the King has boundaries. They open their heart. They are able to be heart-centered, open-hearted, because they know their heart is their strength, you know. And they know that they can set up boundaries. They can share love because they know when to say no. Around you is the Queen of Coins, and this is in the reverse. So it could be a person. It could be that you are dealing with an earth sign, possibly, but this is the energy around you. And it could suggest that something that was stable is the thing that's fallen down in a way and is causing this upset with you. But your advice is the Page of Coins. You know, it's this to me suggesting that you are, trust that you can rebuild from something small. You can create something big. But here it looks like there's an offer of stability that's come in, maybe not as big as you wanted it to be, but it's almost the chance for a new beginning, a new start in building your stability. And with the King of Wands here, this is the embodiment, I think. I think you are, even while you are being asked to be heart-centered and trust that, you are also being asked to embody this King of Wands energy. And the King of Wands is about self-confidence, and it's easier said than done. But that's why we do things like playing with the images and pretending, like make-believe within ourselves, you know, that fake it till you make it. Sometimes that is a really good thing, you know, like taking on the energy of the King of Wands. And that's what I feel that embodiment is partly what it's speaking about. Let's see when we get the clarifiers. Beneath the deck you get the Eight of Swords. It says here guilt. Interesting, right? So this thing that has hurt you, and there's another three, both threes, right? That's the Three of Coins, talking about building stability. So maybe that's part of the theme here, is building stability. But something has hurt, has maybe caused you to feel trapped. Here it says guilt. So it could be, you know, sometimes we can be hurt by hurting others, having to hurt others, you know, even though we are the ones that have let go. For some of you, that's what the case might be. You are the one that's let go, but it's hurt you deeply, of a relationship or of a job or for whatever reason. So at the center is the Justice card with the inner voice. And, you know, something really, so I'm going to see this as, for most of you, this is about you feeling trapped in your head about whatever's taken place. And I think that you're being guided to let go of that now and move into your heart. There's kind of an acceptance energy that you need, dear Aquarius. Something has felt unfair, but trust really. This card is in agreement with this idea of trusting that this is part of leading to some deep inner guidance, something that you reveal in a way, like a spiritual reveal, maybe a deepening of your spiritual path, an answer to something that you have been asking, a spiritual ask. With the Four Swords, you get the Eight of Wands, and I think this is saying the thing that you need to watch out for September is the words that you speak, and not moving too fast. None of this is a rush. Taking time out to be still, for the stillness, it's a strong message as well. With the Three of Swords, you get the Three of Coins, and this is trusting in spirit guidance. It's like, it's like you've had a partnership here in the past that was destructive, maybe. Yes, but now your inner guidance is taking you through this thing that has hurt to a different relationship, and one that is spirit guided. For some of you, this is deepening your relationship with your inner guides, with spirit, or however you see God, goddess energy. And for some of you, it's taking you to a partnership that is more suited for you, that is more pure, this is such a beautiful card, and it says guidance. And that's where this is leading you to. With the King of Cups, you get this is the Sun card, a very unusual Sun card. So with the and it says innocence, but it's in reverse. So I feel like this is kind of advice in a way. Well, it's saying you need to trust your heart more. Trust that you've got what it takes to manage this heart energy that you're being guided into, away from your head into your heart. Like you're an air sign, so it's kind of like you're being guided inward. You might be, because this is the Sun in reverse, it's like you are afraid to see the Sun. You're afraid that it might not reveal what you want it to reveal, but it also suggests to me that to me it looks like you are a little bit afraid because this is so unknown, Aquarius. You are afraid because this is so unknown. And one of the ways to alleviate that, and I think it comes back to this, oh no, it was somebody else's card, but I think it's a linked lesson, is just taking it one step at a time, just being conscious, being present in the moment, instead of when you find your head racing into what if, or looking too much into the future, which is what this traveling card is about. It's like trying to rush. Just remind yourself to take it easy, take time to smell the roses, and just be in the moment, And with the Queen of Coins, you get this is the Page of Wands in the reverse. So it does look to me like something ended that maybe was that you had passion for, and that was offered abundance. It does feel like that is come to a close, but it's offering you a real chance of a new beginning. And these are 2 pages, so they are speaking about approaching this next phase with innocence. Trust that you also have this big heart that can protect itself, because you have the King of Cups there. Here you have the Page of Coins and the Page of Cups. It's like a new beginning, a new offer of abundance that you can build slowly, but with deep love for yourself and with wonder, with a wonder, like a heart-centered wonder at the people and things that are presented to you. Like it's similar but different. Yours is like having a heart-centered approach, embodying this heart-centered approach. And maybe for you it is about managing head and heart, but I really feel like yours is more about being heart-centered. And of course you bring your head in. It's important to check things with your brilliant mind, right? But it's not letting the mind dictate, because that brilliant mind can also be brilliant at fooling us into not moving forward and filling us with fear, And here you get the card of Taurus. This is the High Priest or the Hierophant. But here it says nothingness and the King of Wands. And I love this nothingness with the lady, the embodiment. Wow. It's almost like, I think that the King of Wands is saying, reminding you to believe in yourself. But I think that what you can play with is this nothingness, going into this place of nothingness. And then seeing, maybe either letting this lady come to you. Think about what embodiment means. But also, I think either embody the lady, or just see where this nothingness, this complete emptiness leads you. And that's the way I like to play. So Aquarius, I hope that helps you. Please won't you give me your feedback, and all the best on this next step of your journey, and I send you lots of love. Bye. Welcome back, Leo. This is your reading for the month of September 2021. And your card, look at this. It says Athame, Commander of Power. And the Athame is the witches and wizards' blade, sword that they use to create magic. And look at it, it's coming out of the water. And I think that this is reminding you to, I feel like this is about a new beginning. Let's see what the cards say, because sometimes that is saying that's what you're feeling, and in other cases it's reminding you that you have that. So let's see what your cards are needing, what you are needing to know, and I will tie that in. Leo. Your opposite star sign shows up. This is Aquarius. Beneath the deck you have the Chariot, the Emperor in the reverse. So let's see. This can speak about feeling depleted. It can speak about people around you. Maybe you are dealing with an Aries that you've had a falling out with. But let's see. At the center is this healing. Now, just as the Three of Swords in the upright suggests heartbreak, but heartbreak comes with healing, I think that the healing with the Three of Swords in reverse means that there's something that has been hurtful, but you are healing from that, Leo. This is what you need to guard against, is the Ten of Coins. I think a total, like an obsession with money, maybe, Leo. Let's see what comes up as clarifies and as we go along. So just watch for that energy. Working for you is this lovely gung-ho, youthful energy. It's like being willing to take a risk on something. There's love around you. For some of you, this is a partnership, a lucky partnership, a blessed partnership. For some, this is a deep relationship. But this is your energy. It might be that you are feeling very a strong kinship with someone, a strong love for someone. You're feeling love is in the air, and you want to share this love with somebody. For others, if it's not love, it's some partnership that's calling your heart, that you're feeling quite loving towards. Around you is the Eight of Cups, which is about walking away to find your own rainbow. So maybe this healing is about you having walked away from something. It's possible that someone's left your life. It's like walked out of your life. Maybe somebody that you loved, and maybe that's what you're healing from. But there's still deep love here for someone or something. And this could be your energy walking away, but it could also suggest that somebody walked away, and that's why you've been doing this heart healing, Leo. You have the Four of Cups, like an offer. This is your guidance. So it's suggesting that be open to offers. Be open, no, not to all offers. Not all that glitters is gold. There is an offer that is special, that is guided by spirit, and it's being discerning and open to that. Not looking here at saying, oh, love never worked out for me, so I'm not going to open myself up. That's the kind of energy. So you can substitute love with something else as well. You get your opposite star sign, the card of Aquarius. So it's beautiful. It's like a lot of healing. Open yourself up to this healing and take time out for your healing. Focus on it this month. Like, if you find yourself overworked, take time out to rest. If you can be with bodies of water, Aquarius is the water bearer, and so it's about alchemy. But let's see when we get the clarifiers here. I'm looking at this Aries, this Emperor energy, and this Commander of Power, and it's almost like trusting in your intellectual power or your ability to speak truth to deal with this Aries-like energy. And this Aries energy doesn't have to be Aries, but it's war. It's fighting energy in the reverse, because it's showed up in the reverse. So you might be dealing with the fire sign or someone else who presents as almost like a bully or wanting to fight. But trusting that your words then your honesty is the thing that cuts through that, and use that power wisely. Beneath the deck, you have the Eight of Cups again, letting go. So you might be struggling with this letting go energy, or this thing that let go hurt you. But there might just be fear. You might still just be experiencing a bit of fear around this letting go and bringing in this new beginning, Leo. You get the Three of Swords at the center, and so with the Three of Swords, you get playfulness, which is the Page of Wands. So I feel like your healing is linked to you being willing to have an innocence, walking into things and experiences with a wide-eyed wonder. So keep that energy, Leo. It's good. It's so good for you right now. And the Sun card is your card, which in the original Rider-Waite has a baby on horseback. So it speaks about innocence. And with the 10 of cups, 10 of coins, you get the Lovers. And this is in your, what you need to look out for. You know, I'm getting for you here a need to practice discernment. Maybe that's why you get that sword there, because that's like the Ace of Swords saying, be that you are needing to call on this ability to be discerning in the month ahead. Not all that looks like love or looks like the right partnership is the right partnership. Not all that glitters is gold. That's a big theme, I think, for you, Leo. But look at what's working for you. It's this completion, letting go of something, like bringing something to a close. Whatever it is, you're bringing something to a close. It's like the last piece of the puzzle. And just allow that to happen. With it is this being willing to take risks, you know, which is a contradiction with this, right? Like I've just said, not all that glitters is gold. I think it's about being willing to take calculated risks. We'll come back. I'll tie it all together. Let's see. Your energy is the Chariot. This is the card of Cancer. So, love. You might be dealing with the Cancer, or there has been this card. In this one, it talks about awareness. Maybe you are learning to be more discerning about what is love, what is true love, what is real partnership. It doesn't have to be love, but learning this, you know, this might be not so much a warning as what is the opposite of what you're being guided to, you know, that you're learning to be more conscious of what is real and what is not real, what is true partnership and what isn't. And around you with this walking away is also this, once you walk away, or once this, whatever this thing that's walked away, that's ended, whatever, it's leading you to get unstuck, because the Two of Wands can be, it says possibilities here, but often it's about just watching those possibilities, being almost complacent, and with it in reverse, it suggests that the letting go, whatever, whether it's you or another or a job or whatever that's let go, is leading to so many other possibilities, new possibilities for you, even in terms of the way you are. Yeah, the way you are, the way you put yourself forward, the way you present, you know, whatever that means for you. With the Four of Cups, this offer, you get the Three of Cups, celebration. Yeah, and it's almost like saying that you can bemoan all these cups that have spilled, or you can rejoice and say, wow, I learned so much that has prepared me to get this big juicy cup of love, or whatever it is that fulfills me. That's a blessing from Spirit, that I don't have to be afraid, or don't have to feel, oh no, I'm not going to take a chance on it, or I'm opening my heart to it, because I know my attitude here is about looking at the lessons that I've learned, and how much I've grown, and how much I've been blessed, even by the relationships that didn't work, so that I'm ready for this big and beautiful one. And that can apply to work or whatever. And with the Star, you get the Star with the Empress. Wow. Such powerful feminine energy here. And it doesn't matter who you are, but there's this beautiful energy of abundance and healing and wishes coming true. It's really beautiful. It's almost like reach for your dreams, Leo. Think about what they are and reach out for them. I feel like I want to get one more card for you, Leo. Let me see, I'll get one from here. 3 want to come out. So, okay. So, you have the Queen of Wands and the 10 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. So I think your tale is one of either or. You can, the 3 of Cups, there's the 3 cups there in the offer. There's the 3 cups in the celebration. And there's the 3 cups in the 5 of Cups. Are you going to look at this as spilt milk, or are you going to celebrate the unity and what you've learned about relationships from what didn't work, or even about this particular relationship if it's the same one? There's you owning your Queen of Wands energy, believing in your right to abundance, believing in your ability, your right to confidence and self-belief. The Queen of Wands is sitting pretty there, seeing yourself as this queen, however you identify. It doesn't matter who you are, but it's about believing in your worth, letting go, trusting that the worst is over, that you've learned so much from whatever didn't work, and you can get yourself caught up in mind games which tell yourself to be afraid. Oh, I don't want to go through that again. Or you can say, oh, that happened, I learned from it, and now whatever happens, I'm dealing with it with experience, and I'm dealing with it from at a different level, at a higher level. I have learned, especially you've got this completion card here. And then you get the 5 of Cups, reminding you that you can look here or you can look there. You can say, oh, damn, they all spilled. Or you can say, oh, but there's 2 standing there. And 2 for me standing there can represent a relationship that you can build on from what didn't work here, because you learned, you became a new person, you know. Or it can be the lessons that I've learned, that this was not, they're not spilled, they're not, they might be lying down, but they're not broken. They are part of my life experience, and they help me to be this person that can work in unity with others, that can have fulfilling relationships, that can open myself up to this big cup that Spirit offers, however that cup presents itself, and whatever that cup means, whether it's work, studies, relationships, abundance, whatever that offer is. Yeah. And Leo, I'm going to leave it there. Yours is, it is what it is. And I wish you lots of love, and I hope this helps you, Leo. I'd love to hear your feedback. I'll chat with you again soon. Bye.